Hey guys, Gradigy here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Gears of War Gravity Feed figures. So far I've had a lot of fun with these figures. I've only played with the Locust because they're a little bit more versatile with their point values because they have generics. And they've won pretty much both times I've played them. Haven't gotten to play with the COG yet, but I plan to very soon. So let's go on in, and first of all, I would like to show the throw a grenade mechanic. Give the character a power action, decrease the number of grenades in your grenade pool by 1 if greater than 0, and choose a grenade type, or a type of grenade listed on this card. Choose a target square within 5 squares and line of fire, ignoring characters for line of fire purposes. Make a ranged combat attack targeting all characters occupying or adjacent in the target square. Deal damage to each character hit based on the type of grenade chosen. Okay, so we're looking at Dominic Santiago, and he has +1 to his grenade pool, and his grenade type is frag. And on every card they also tell you what the grenades do. Frag is 2 damage to the person you actually target, and a hit character, or 2 damage to everyone it hits, so that means the character in the square and then everyone around it, and the hit character is dealt 1 additional damage. Each other character hit is knocked back from the target square. Let's see, and then there is Smoke. Put a hindering terrain marker in the target square and up to 2 adjacent squares. It also deals 1 damage. Remove them at the beginning of your next turn. Characters occupying squares with these markers can't make ranged attacks. Let's see, what else do they put in Gears of War? Nothing else on the COG, but they put a ink in, instead of smoke, they have ink. Place a hindering terrain marker in the target square. At the beginning of your next turn, deal 1 penetrating damage to each character occupying the target square or adjacent squares, then remove the marker. And it deals 1 penetrating damage to everyone that it hits. So I'm assuming it does 1 penetrating damage, and then you do another penetrating damage at your next turn if no one's moved. You know, to anyone that it'll hit. And then Halo added in some other types of grenades, but we will go over that when the time comes. So let's go ahead and jump on into these figures. I'll start with the COG. First we will do Anya Stroud, who is 63 points, has a COG team ability, which I should probably also go over. The COG team ability is actually really fun and makes it really feel like you're playing the game. When this character makes a ranged combat attack, after actions resolve, it may move up to 3 squares as a free action. If they end the move occupying hindering terrain or adjacent to blocking terrain or a wall, and it's uncopyable. Because, you know, in Gears of War you do a lot of popping around and shooting, but this is not a game review, even though I love that game. She does have a trait, and that's how you know, that symbol there is how you know if they have grenades. So it automatically tells you on the base if they have grenades. And that also tells you if they can throw grenades. Not anyone can throw grenades. She adds 1 to the grenade pool. And she has tactical intel. When Anya Stroud hits an opposing character, choose a keyword possessed by that character. Until your next turn, all friendly characters modify their attack values by +1 when attacking opposing characters that possess the chosen keyword, which is pretty awesome, because that means if you hit with a grenade and it hits multiple people, you get to pick a keyword for every one of those figs. So she starts out with Stealth, Smoke Cloud, Energy Shield, and Outwit, with 6 range, so that's not bad. And then she gets Running Shot, Smoke Cloud, Energy Shield, and Outwit. Then she picks up her first white box. I think it's her only white box. Meat Shields and Snub Shots. Modify Anya Stroud's defense value by +2 when she is adjacent to an opposing character. When making a ranged combat attack, she may use probability control during the attack. Because in Gears of War 3, you can actually grab an enemy, say this Locust drone, and shoot from behind him. And use him as a shield. And that's what the Meat Shield is for. So she goes up to 10 attacks, still has Outwit. And then she loses Running Shot. She gains back a damage, loses a defense though. Loses an attack. Now she's down to 14 defense. And then she's KO'd. So she's 5 clicks deep for 63 points. She can add a lot to a team, really. So let's go ahead and do Damien Bard. 79 points. 6 range. Adds 1 to your grenade pool. He's got smoke. So did Anya Stroud. I forgot to say that. And he's got a trait, Scavengineer. When Damon Bayard is adjacent to an unheld object as a free action, roll a d6. On a 4 through 6, add a grenade to your grenade pool and remove the object from the game. So that's pretty nice. Since they don't, I mean, grenades, once you're out of them, and that's the end of it. And then he also starts with a white box. Let me help you help me. Damon Bayard can use Perplex, but can't target himself. When Damon Bayard uses Perplex, his same combat value is modified in the same way. So that's good and bad, because if Damon Bayard is going around perplexing Locust Horde down, he's going to get the same negative. So he's, focus, 8, 9, 16, 2 with running shot and toughness. Focus. 6, 9, 16, 2 with running shot, super senses, and his white box. Loses his white box. He gains another white box, though. You're going to just lay there and bleed all day? Damon Bayard can use support. Give Damon Bayard a power action. He can move up to 4 squares and then use support as a free action. So he lost an attack, though, yeah. Now he's at 2 damage still. 15 defense. Still same stats and abilities. Loses an attack, or gains an attack, 2 attack actually. Loses super senses, loses a damage. Same kind of stats, and then he's KO'd. 6 clicks deep for 79 points. He's a nice little support piece for his points. So let's go ahead and do Marcus Phoenix, the main character of the game. Marcus Phoenix. He is the most expensive COG. No. Yeah, he is. He's 91 points. He beats out the Coltrane by 3 points. He's got Indomitable. He adds 2 to your grenade pool. And that's about it. He doesn't have a trait or anything. But he's got running shot, a white box, toughness, and leadership. So he can remove a token from anyone on the team since he's the most expensive. Fast reload. When Marcus Phoenix rolls doubles and hits with an attack, after the attack is resolved, you may make a ranged combat attack as a free action, modifying his damage value by -1. So you can actually attack multiple times per turn. He's got 7 range, which so far is the highest out of the 3 I've showed. So 8, 11, 18, 3. Then he gains energy shield, but he loses an attack and leadership. Loses another attack and a damage and running shot. And there he gets energy explosion and exploit weakness. As well as losing some more stats, I think. Yeah, he loses the defense. And there he's got combat reflexes, still the same stats and stuff. And there he's got charge, blades claws, and combat reflexes. So, and then he gains another attack. So on his last click, he's 8, 11, 14, 1 with blades claws, combat reflexes, and charge. So he's pretty useful pretty well through the whole dial. So let's go ahead and do the secondary character who you play as 2-player. That's not clicking very well, is it? It's more sliding. Anyway, his name is Dominic Santiago. And he adds 1 to your grenade pool. He's got frags. Let's see, I forgot to say. Marcus Phoenix had frag and smoke. So he's got running shot and energy explosion. And 8, 10, 17, 2. 8, 9, 17, 2. And then he gets his white box, I got your back. When Dominic Santiago attacks an opposing character adjacent to another friendly character, modify his attack by +1. So he's got a 10 attack there. Then he's got a 9. 9, 9, 16, 3, assuming that he's shooting someone adjacent to another character. Same kind of stats. There he's got plasticity, psychic blast, and willpower. And I'm not a huge fan of plasticity and psychic blast at the same time, because that means that they're going to be hard to break. It's going to be hard for them to break away, but It's going to be easy for you to break away and then blast, I guess. I guess that's kind of nice with the willpower. Same stats, same powers, and then he's dead. 7 clicks deep. And now we have the Coal Train. Augustus Cole, Raven Gunner. At the beginning of the game, place a special marker in a cleared square within 10 squares of your starting area. When Augustus Cole occupies that square, his range value is 10 2 lightning bolts, and each target he hits with a ranged combat attack is dealt 1 additional damage. So for 88 points, he has 10 range, 2 lightning bolts, 6, 9, 17, 2, with invuln and range combat experts. That means from 10 squares away you can shoot 2 figs, and they'll each be dealt an additional 1 just off base, and you can potentially be doing 4, so you can split 2 to each, and you'll actually be shooting as if you were doing 6 damage and splitting it. So, pretty nice. 6'10", 16'2", loses the range combat expert. 6'10", 16'2", but he did pick up a running shot, so that's nice. 6'9", 16'2", and he has Thrash Ball Star, because he was a star in the sport called Thrash Ball. Augustus Cole can use Flurry. When he uses a grenade, rolls doubles, and hits any opposing character with the grenade, do not reduce the number of grenades in the grenade pool. So, that's kind of nice. So now he's got 6'9", 15'2", with Charge and Energy Shield. 8'8", 16'1", Charge and Energy Shield and that special power. 8'8", 17'1". So there he's actually got 19 defense from range. That's pretty nice for 88 points. And then he's dead. So 7 clicks deep. He's pretty usable. But I think that's all I'm going to do in this video. Took long enough to go over the COG. I'm going to go ahead and make a second one with the Locust Horde. And you can click General Ram's face to go to that video. So play on, guys.